So good morning, dear student. Today we will be doing grammar topic punctuation. But before that, I want to carry with the last question of a short monsoon diary. We have discussed, I have given you so many points of that question. We have discussed about that, but I gave you as a homework. So I'm going to listen this answer from you people. Okay, so you all should be ready with this answer. Okay, so who has prepared this answer? Raise your hands. Let me see intelligent stuff. Those whose answer is ready. Hurry up. Okay, Simranpreet, you tell me what you have written. Simranpreet, you tell me what you
Yes,
have
ma'am.
written.
During the yes, ma'am. During the last rainy season, a lot of freaky incidents happened. But among all of them, there was one incident to recall. It was a Sunday morning, and everybody was at home. Like any other day, everyone was engrossed in their daily chores. Suddenly, it started drizzling, and soon it turned to heavy rain. Within few minutes, the rainwater filled the streets, and the whole locality looked like an abundant land. And that at that moment, everybody was trapped in their homes. It poured for 4 hours continuously, after which a sudden thunderstorm struck the earth, which resulted in the electricity disconnect and complete blackout. For some time, I and my family were in total confusion as to what happened. But then a call from my father's colleague confirmed that the whole city was devoid of any electricity at the moment. It was a real difficult moment for everyone since the rain wasn't stopping. Everyone was yearning for the rain to stop and the earth to bloom again. It poured for almost 2 days, and we were all locked up in our homes for that much time with limited amount of food and no electricity. After 2 days, final finally the fault in the city's electricity was rectified, and everybody was relieved. This is an incident I can never forget.
Good, good, very good, very well written. Clapping, very nice. She is the one, that's why she is the best student. See, only 3 students are raising their hands. Sorry, 4. Lavish, Taranya, Simranpreet and Sanvi. 15 participants are there in my class. Out of 15, 4 are raising their hands. So these, Sanvi also. So these students have done their homework. That is really appreciable. What about others? Because it was so enjoyable work to be done. Because in everybody's life, I think there should be some of the incident, okay, related to rain. You can write down this incident in your own words. It's not a difficult task. Yesterday guidelines were given to you. Okay, so Sanvi, you tell me what you have written.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Rainy days should be spent at home with a cup of tea and a good book. I'm sharing recent experience of rainy day. It was a very hot, humid day of July. Everybody was tired with electricity cut and humidity. Suddenly, we saw that black clouds came all over the sky, and me and my sister became quite excited that heavy rain would come. We were very desperate to enjoy the rain and get the relief from humidity. Suddenly, drops of shot fall on head. Soon it turned into heavy shot. So we became we became crazy and enjoyed the shot. Suddenly, roads converted into water pools. One incident happened. Me and my sister, from terrace, we saw that a few guys started to race their bikes with started to race their bikes They were becoming very crazy and gave high speed to their bikes. Suddenly, one of the bikers skid from his bike and got massive injuries. Suddenly, there was huge and cry on the road started. So that was an incident that stuck in my mind.
Okay. It really happened in your neighborhood. Sanvi, it is a fake story. It really happened. It is a real story. It really happened. Okay, good. You have written so well, arranged all the ideas so properly, explained so well. Okay. Now, bache, you can do the student, those who haven't done this homework, they can spare some time and they can do this work in their notebooks. First of all, do in rough, arrange all the ideas, and afterwards you do in your fair notebook. Okay. Now today, and after completing this chapter, because this chapter has been done, after doing question answers of this chapter, you will be doing idioms that we have discussed yesterday. Okay. You will be doing all the idioms, not all. We have discussed only A and B exercise. So you will be doing only A and B exercise in your notebooks, and then punctuation also. Okay, so let's start punctuation. Okay, this exercise you are supposed to do in your fair notebook and it will be thoroughly checked. Okay. See, when you speak any sentence, we pause, we bring modulation in our speech. Sometimes our voice goes up, sometimes our voice goes down. So this is known as intonation. Intonation is because a rise and fall in your voice, rise and fall in your voice. We do not stop, we do not speak so continuously. We take a pause in between, pause for a short while. So when we do all the things in written text, we have to follow certain rules. So all these rules, when that shows your intonation, that shows your pause, that show, you can say your expression like that, it is a question or it is a simple sentence. So there are different kind of marks which are available that we can put in our writing. These marks are known as punctuation marks. So here today we are going to discuss all these punctuation marks one by one. So first of all, type in chat box what kind of punctuation marks you know. What kind of punctuation marks you know. You think about that and type in chat box. So very common, okay, full stop. Okay. Very common is full stop. Then we have comma. Okay. Next we have semicolon. Okay. Type in chat box. Okay. Question mark. Question mark. Okay. Dash. Very good. Hyphen. Yes. Exclamatory mark. Yes. Good. Exclamatory mark. Okay. Apostrophe. Okay. Apostrophe also. Yes. Inverted commas also. Inverted commas. Colon. Yes. Colon also. Clear? So all these are punctuation marks, but where to use which punctuation marks, these things we are going to discuss today. Okay? Rudransh. Where is Rudransh? Today, very less participants have entered in my class. Rudransh is there or not? Rudransh is there in your class or not? He is not visible to me. Yes, Rudransh, show me your face. Then you will be allowed to sit. Only show me your face only for a while. Then you can keep your video camera on, off. Okay, keep it off now. Keep it off. Now I have to be very much vigilant in my class because yesterday what happened, it was so embarrassing. Students of 8th class, really, I just don't want to discuss this thing. Let's move further. Okay, full stop, comma, semicolon, question mark, dash, hyphen, exclamatory marks, apostrophe, inverted commas, colon. All these are punctuation marks. Okay, so we are going to discuss all these punctuation marks one by one. Okay. So full stop. Full stop is used when there is a, you can say, sentence is going to be finished. Then we put full stop. Okay. When there is any kind of statement and at the last of a statement, if you put full stop, it means this sentence has finished. Okay. Sometimes there are abbreviations also like MA, BA, MBA. Okay. FIFA, FIFA, all these abbreviations are there. So in order to, you can say, show, I just write down, then you'll be able to understand. See, full stop is written at the end of a statement. At the end of a statement. But when there is full form abbreviations like MA, we put full stop also. BA, BA, BAd, Mr., Mrs. Mrs. is also written in this way, MS dot. Okay, like professor, short form of professor, PROF dot. So these are used like this. Okay, professor. Okay, full stops are also used to use like a decimal point. For example, rupees 50. Okay, so 50.00 is used. Okay, it is also shown to write down distance like 500.50 kilometer per hour. So in this way, full stop is also used. Okay, suppose there is any email kind of address, for example, or any website address is there. In that case also we use, for example, my email ID is chabra.shweta. So here I am using dot. Okay, so it is also used for website like www.yahoo.com. So here also full stop is used. Clear, beta? So full stop is used here. Okay, afterwards, next punctuation mark that we are having is question mark. Question mark. Question mark is put at the end of a statement when it is a question. For example, what is your name? Where do you live? How old are you? So for putting a question, I would be putting it at the end of a statement to ask a question. Okay. And when there are expressions like surprise, happiness, joy, sorrow, so in that case, I will be writing exclamation marks. Exclamation mark. Like, what a great idea, how pitiful the condition is, what a lovely flower, what a pathetic condition. So after that, I would be putting exclamation exclamatory marks. Now, bache, we are going to discuss exercise A from your grammar book, page number 189, and you are supposed to do the same exercise in your fair notebook this time. You'll be doing in book also, but this exercise A you are supposed to do in your fair notebook also. So let's discuss. You write down your answers in chat box. Page number 189, exercise A. I will be discussing all these 8 sentences with you. But before that, I want that my students should actively participate and they should type their answer in chat box. Afterwards, you can check your answer, that your answer is wrong or right. So start typing. Type your first answer. This car was bought in Bathinda. Very good, very good. So you can write down only answers, not full line. So this car, T will be capital, rest of the line is same. This car was bought in Bathinda. Bathinda, B is capital. Okay, clear? Next, did you hear the thunderclap? Did, D will be capital. Did you hear the thunderclap? Then question mark. Yes, good. So many students are typing their answers. Very nice. Can you speak softly? Write down this answer. Then you check your answer from the blackboard. Hurry up. I want my all students should participate. Only then you will be marked present by me. All students should participate. Can you speak softly? Can you speak softly? Yes. Can you speak softly? Question mark. I have a great idea. I have a great idea. Yes, full stop. Yes, I have a great idea. Good. Harman, you have typed all the letters in capital. Change the case. Now, fifth. My sister has gone to the UK to study. Then my sister, M will be capital. UK, U and K both will be capital. Okay. My sister has gone to UK to study. After study, you will be writing full stop. You bache check your answers. You do side by side on your books. Yes, I know your speed is very good. You are sending me so many messages. I'm reading your messages. You all are writing so well. And check your answers that your answer is right or wrong. Because you are supposed to do same thing in your fair notebook also. And there you don't commit any error. Before doing that, you can watch this video again. You can check your answers. Clear? Sixth is, do you know what a UFO is? Do you know what a UFO is? Then question mark. UFO is basically a full form is unidentified flying object. Yes. Clear? Now, Samant. Everybody wants to go to America. Everybody. Everybody wants to go to America. America, A should be capital. Clear? Am I clear? Piyush and Rajat live in Allahabad. Piyush and Rajat. Type your answers in chat box. Hurry up. Piyush and Rajat. Piyush and Rajat. So Piyush and Rajat, P and Piyush, if any name is given, it will be written in capital letters. Piyush and Rajat. R will be in capital letter. Piyush and Rajat live in Allahabad. A will be capital. Okay, बच्चे? Allahabad, A will be written in capital letters. So in this way, exercise A will be done in your peer notebooks. And before doing that, you can watch this video again if any of the answer is not done, or you can watch now. You can check your answers carefully. And do your work daily. Do not put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Clear, bache? So you have to do your work on the daily basis. Okay. Afterwards, we are going to discuss some others. You can say punctuation marks. There is a punctuation mark that is comma. Comma is there. Okay. Where to use commas? Can anybody tell me? There are some certain rules that you have to follow. It is also given in your grammar book. Let's go through it. Where to use comma? See, when we are referring to any of the city or a state together and we want to separate them, city is given, state is given, and we want to separate them. See, city name is given, state name is given, and we want to separate them, we would be using comma. When there is a list of different things like apple, guava, mango, orange, apple, chili, lychee, whatever. So list is given, then we will be using comma. So when we have so many adjectives, we want to separate those adjectives, then we will be using commas. When we have a list of adjectives, and in order to separate adjectives, we would be using commas. Okay. When we have a list, in order to separate that list, we have to use commas. Okay. When we want to separate city and state, then we have to use comma. Suppose any person is given and its information is given and we want to separate that information. In this case also we will be using commas. For example, Rahul, my brother, Rahul, my brother, then comma, is an entrepreneur. Like this. If you want to separate the information in this way, you will be using commas. Okay. Now here afterwards, when any phrase is given, okay, and this phrase is going to introduce a sentence, and after that subject or phrase, there is another predicate, and we want to separate them, then in this case, we will be using a comma. It is given in your book. As we all know, the earth revolves around the sun. As we all know, it is the information that has been added as we all know. Comma, what do we know? What is the information? That is a predicate, that the earth revolves around the sun. Okay, bache? So here in this way, here you are supposed to use comma. Clear? When you are going to address somebody, for example, Taranya, come here. If I'm speaking this sentence, so I'm calling Taranya. So afterwards, I am supposed to use comma. Clear? So after Taranya name, I would be putting comma. When I'm addressing somebody, it means when I'm calling somebody. Okay. And when two sentences are given and sometimes there is conjunction is used to add two independent clauses. For example, please get out here from here or I will call the police. Please get out of here. So this is first sentence or I will call the police, second sentence. So if I want to make separation between these two sentences, I would be using comma. Clear, beta? And there is a complex sentence. As soon as I reached there, it started raining. In spite of knowing this thing, she is having friendship with that person. So when complex sentences are given, one clause is given afterwards, next clause is given, I have to put comma to separate two clauses. Okay. And in this way, main clause will come first and subordinate clause will be coming afterwards. Okay. Then there is a non-defining relative clause. For example, Ria, who stood first? Who stood first is my friend. Is my friend. Ria, who stood first is my friend. So Ria, to describe that person who stood first is my friend. So here I am supposed to use commas. Clear, beta? Is this concept clear? And in defining relative clause, the comma is not used to separate the main clause from the relative clause. For example, the needle that is used, here we will not use comma because here the needle that is used, that word is a relative clause that is used to describe needle. So here we don't get confused. Here don't use commas. The house which my aunt bought is quite large. So here you are not supposed to use comma. So now let's do exercise B. Add commas where required and sometimes sentences they do not need commas. So type your answers in chat box. Hurry up. Yes, type your answers in chat box. Exercise B, page number 191. Exercise B, page number 191. You are supposed to do this exercise also in your fair notebook. This is the school that I went to. This is the school where I went to. Here, no punctuation mark. Please have some tea, Maya. Tell me. Now, first I have told you. Second, you will be telling yourself. You will be using comma here. No, bache, you are writing wrong answer. I have told you that don't get it mixed with relative clause. So in first and second, you are not supposed to use any clause. Sorry, any punctuation mark. This is the school that I went to. Here, no comma will be written. Please have some tea. Yes, I have tea. After tea, you are supposed to write down comma. Yes. Please have some tea, comma, Maya. So type your answers in chat box. Hurry up. I want maximum participation. Please have some tea, Maya. Okay, because after T comma will be used because it is that Maya has been called up. Third, while we were waiting, we listened to some good music. Where to put comma? You just write down only that word. Where to put comma? Hurry up, type your answer in chat box. Where to put comma? Very good. Very good response. It will be put after waiting. It will be put after waiting. Next, My pencil box has pens, pencils, and eraser. My pencil box has pen, pencil, and eraser. Yes, between pens and pencil. Between pens and pencil, we will be writing comma. Yes. Next, the team practiced hard and won the game. Do you think there is a requirement of any comma? There is any requirement? No, no, not at all. So many students have typed no. That's good. Tina, my neighbor, is a pilot. Tina, my neighbor, is a pilot. Where to put comma? After Tina also? Yes, Tina also. Tina, my neighbor. My neighbor. After neighbor also, you are supposed to put comma. Clear? We have made the charts, put up the notices and sent out invitation for the play. We have made the charts. See, when you read this sentence, where do you put pause? When you pause somewhere, here you are supposed to put comma. Yes, very good. So you are supposed to put comma after which word? Charts. After charts, you are supposed to put comma. Clear? Last is Reena. Where have you kept the colors? Reena, where have you put the colors? So you are calling somebody. R should be capital. Yes, after Reena. Okay. Only this much we are supposed to do today only. Okay. Rest of the punctuation marks will be carried on. Okay, but you do only exercise A and B in your fair notebook, and according to send schedule, you will be sending me your fair notebooks for checking. First of all, you complete your work. You have tomorrow holiday. You can complete till Saturday. You can complete. On Saturday, I will be sending you the schedule, and according to that schedule, you will be sending me notebooks for online checking. Okay, bache. Wish you a very happy Lodi. Enjoy your day. Thank you and have a nice day.